what's up guys? This is Daniel back from Bar Shield with episode 117 of Bar Tip Tuesday. Today we're just going to talk about rubber and wood as far as weightlifting platforms. Okay, so more specifically with weightlifting platforms, with wood, the higher end types of wood, something such as oak, what like Eleiko uses on their competition platforms, is definitely going to come in on the more pricier side versus you using like a rubber horse stall mat, right? So that being said, there's definitely some advantages to using something like that. It's definitely going to last a little bit longer. As far as your landing position for like a split jerk, a clean, a snatch, all the Olympic lifts, it's going to be very secure on a wood platform versus something like this. This is like a piece of plywood you would get from it's pretty inexpensive from like Home Depot or Lowe's. You're going to start to see signs of fraying and chipping, stuff like that over time if you get something that's a little bit cheaper. So just realize that if you don't care about replacing that, that's fine. If you have a little bit more money in the budget, then investing in something such as an oak would be beneficial to you. Okay, that being said, that's going to be more for the specific CrossFit, the specific Olympic weightlifter setting. And then for rubber, on the other hand, it's a little bit more cost effective. That being said, it's great for that shock absorption for when you're doing all these drops over time. It's going to help absorb some of those drops. On the other hand, with say you're doing like a split jerk or something like that, that rear foot sometimes can get caught or it can kind of stick on the floor. Therefore, if that's ever happened to you, you kind of know how that feels. Sometimes it doesn't feel that great. You get a little bit too much force, like on that back knee, for example, and it could potentially lead to an injury. So that's one downside with that. Is it worth spending a whole bunch of money and outfitting your gym with all these really expensive platforms? If you're a functional fitness or CrossFit gym, probably not. If you have, it's more of a luxury in that type of scenario. But if you are going to be specifically training the Olympic lifts, you're going to be competing in Olympic weightlifting competitions, finding a gym that has platforms or the option to throw down a piece of plywood will be beneficial to you. You want to train on what you're going to compete on, right? So just a few things to keep in mind. Do your homework. Take a look at Eleiko. Rogue has some cool platforms too that are a little bit more versatile. So if you want to do a mix of things in your training, it really just depends on what you are going to be doing the most. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.